This frame of Hank embracing his daughter at her wedding is one of the most revealing images in the series, not because it exposes his darkness, but because it doesn't. The setting is pastoral and luminous. Golden light spills across a cornfield under a wide, open sky. The scene feels almost mythic, an American Eden. Weddings symbolize continuity, renewal, and the promise of a stable future. And that is precisely why he is dangerous. He is capable of authentic affection while simultaneously committing to decisions that cause death. He does not experience these as contradictions. To him, they coexist. Love and control are not opposites. They are intertwined. The wedding itself reinforces his psychological core. Weddings are about continuity, about lineage, preservation, future generations. Hank's worldview is rooted in continuity above all else. Stability must be maintained. Civilization must survive. The system must endure. He believes he is safeguarding moments like this. Golden, orderly. He is sincere. He truly loves his daughter. He truly values this moment. And he likely believes that every hard choice he has made was for the preservation of this kind of future. That belief cleans his conscience. He does not see himself as a monster pressing a destructive button. He sees himself as a father protecting the future. This is administrative darkness in its purest form. Not cruelty, not spectacle, not overt authoritarianism. Just a good man in warm sunlight, holding his daughter close, already prepared to do what he believes must be done to keep that sunlight from disappearing. He does not look evil. He looks necessary, and that is far more unsettling. Hank MacLean feels rare, not because he lacks strength, but because he does not perform strength in the way society expects men to. In society, masculinity is coded as dominance and stoicism. The strong man is decisive and assertive. He does not seek approval. He projects authority through hardness. Hank is none of these things. He smiles easily, explains himself, listens. He is emotionally open rather than imposing. In a culture that equates dominance with competence, this presentation reads as softness, and softness, unfairly, gets translated into weakness. Other men would likely dismiss him as a pushover. The nice guy archetype is often socially ranked lower in masculine competition. He's the one who smooths conflict instead of escalating it, the one who appears cooperative instead of commanding. That makes him easy to underestimate. But here's the twist. Hank's power is not externalized. It's structural. He does not assert dominance in rooms. He asserts strength internally. That's the difference. He doesn't overpower individuals through personality. He aligns himself with systems that overpower everyone. Hank's strength operates at a different level. It is strategic, long-range. He doesn't need to dominate socially. The stereotype of the nice guy suggests passivity. But Hank is not passive. He is deliberate. He simply does not express himself through aggression. He can feel deeply and still authorize irreversible actions. That paradox is what society misses. People expect the dominating stoic man to be the one capable of hard choices. Hank exposes a more disturbing truth. Society didn't misunderstand Hank because he lacked identity. They misunderstood him because they were looking for power in the wrong place. Hank was building influence quietly. His kindness and his sensitivity is what made him feel unassuming. He is a man no one would suspect. He is the embodiment of vault stability, calm, kind, measured, reassuring. He represents the nuclear family ideal, protective father, structured home, moral clarity, civilized order. He is the emotional anchor of Lucy's worldview. So when the revelation comes that he caused the destruction of Shady Sands, killing thousands, including her mother, the horror is not only the scale of the act, it is the collapse of identity. The twist is shocking because Hank never presented himself as abusive. He presented himself as reasonable, protective, mature, the adult in the room. His authority came wrapped in warmth. His decisions were framed as necessary for stability. And Lucy trusted that warmth. The audience trusted it too. The nuclear family image is important here. In American culture, the father in a structured home is assumed to be the moral spine. the one who protects life, not extinguishes it. So when that same figure becomes responsible for mass death, the betrayal feels shocking. If Hank had been cold, authoritarian, visibly domineering, the revelation would feel like confirmation. But because he was gentle, the revelation feels like inversion. It forces Lucy to reconcile two truths. What makes it psychologically devastating is that Hank likely does not see himself as having betrayed her. In his mind, the destruction of Shady Sands was a necessary act to preserve family continuity, which in his hierarchy protects Lucy. Lucy views morality through empathy and lived human connection. Hank views morality through systemic survival. When he chose the system over the surface world, he also chose it over Rose. And that is why it's shocking. Not just because he committed mass murder, but because he did it while still believing himself to be a good father.